And we're live, buddy.
We're live.
Weird, right?
Did you prepare an intro?
No, man.
Just gonna go right off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
Yeah, no. Just we're gonna. This is a bonus.
This is for
This
you,
is a
man.
bonus. This is for me. Oh, you're
This
giving
is
it to
for
me
you.
because you know that we didn't make it to 100.
We haven't yet.
Oh, all right.
We haven't yet. We haven't
You
yet.
feeling sorry? You're like.
I'm not feeling sorry. I just wanted to give
You're like you tried so hard, bro,
You did.
but you didn't make it.
I wanted to give you one last opportunity to pander to anybody who's listening to go and subscribe. And
Steal
do all
your,
that. Do all
steal
that
your
stuff.
kid's phone. Steal your mom's phone. Go subscribe. For those joining us, Joe B. If you're not joining us, maybe you'll join us in the future.
Hopefully.
Billy C.
Hello.
Look at Star Wars.
I know.
Last Jedi.
I know. I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah, I have to
I
go.
fell asleep.
I have to. Yeah, I was just late. I was right when I was done finishing the audio, and I was like, all right, I should go to bed. I got a lot of shit to do that I had to do today. But
I almost wanted. I complain about my wife when she does this. She watches she can't watch one Harry Potter movie. Like she has to start them from the beginning and watch them all the way through. Like she'll watch them if they're on TV, but then that sparks her to want to watch the rest of them. So I think I want to start from the beginning.
of Harry Potter,
No,
Star
Wars, yeah,
like prequels.
yeah. My youngest has been asking to watch the other one, so she likes the new one. So maybe I'll give it a try. Nice rainy day binge fest.
Dang.
That's a long weekend. I
Yeah,
couldn't do
it
that
is.
all in one day. No way.
No, hell no. Just be
Way too
falling
much
asleep.
movie. Oh yeah,
You falling
way
asleep.
too much movie.
No, I have to go back and watch it because I'm quick to dismiss it. Just because, I don't know. It was too comical. Even off the bat. That was one thing, again, that I
You
noticed
were
right off in the beginning. It's just nonstop right in the beginning jokes. And it's like, come on, man. I don't need a joke. Like,
5 minutes in.
yeah, like, they could do such better stories without, like, that joke.
I'm interested
Thor,
to see
I thought Thor worked actually pretty well. Like, it had enough comedy. Ragnarok, I think it had enough
Right.
comedy. It was balanced. It was colorful. With this, I don't know. I was looking for more like a darker one, almost like Empire. Empire was like a darker movie. I thought Rogue One did a decent job of like getting to that darkness. Like, it wasn't like, it's not the greatest, but at least it held something. But I don't know. I'm afraid to see Solo for that reason.
I'm interested to see your opinion on the movie after watching it again, because that was kind of how I felt with like Suicide Squad and Batman vs Superman. I hated them. I really didn't. I shouldn't say I hated them, but I didn't like them in the beginning. And rewatching them in a different environment or a different form. I know one of them was an extended version. I think I like that one better, but I'd like to see, because that was the first criticism you had of the movie when we went and saw it, was that the one-liners and the forced funny was not funny.
Like, there's just no need.
No. They're
Give me
Disney.
some dark shit.
They like to dabble in the dark and leave you with a one-liner.
No.
I don't know what to tell you.
But like Infinity War had a good balance. Oh, you still haven't?
I haven't seen that. I have gotten closer to seeing it though. I saw Black Panther.
Yeah, I still got to see that one. I have not.
It was good. I mean,
Of course, it's good.
I don't know, because the hype for both of them were pretty big, Infinity War and Black Panther. But I wasn't disappointed. I just
The thing I liked about Infinity War, it's not drawn out. Like, it's just action from start to finish, where it's just, you already know all the stories. Like, you don't have to fill in extra gaps. It's just, it's a good balance of moving around and
cast intro, villain intro, fight scene,
fight
for 2 hours.
fight all
2.5
over here,
hours.
like moving. Like, it was good. There was a lot of
Cliffhanger.
action. Yeah, still some comedy here and there, but whatever. Not as bad.
Is it true Hawkeye wasn't in the movie?
No.
No, it's not true, or no, he wasn't in the movie?
No, he wasn't in the movie.
Oh.
Neither was Ant-Man and Wasp.
Well, I know Ant-Man wasn't because they were filming something else.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. I heard Hawkeye wasn't in it. Why not? Scheduling?
Because he's going to be in the next one, probably. There's another one coming out next year.
Right, the other half of this one.
Yeah. Captain Marvel's coming out too.
Maybe I'll see this one by the time that one comes out.
Dude, you're gonna have to see Captain Marvel by then too.
Oh, is that coming out this year?
Yeah, I thought so. Right, by the end of the year.
I don't know. I just asked you.
I don't know. I just know it's coming out soon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure by the end of the year. I could be way fucking. I have no idea actually.
I didn't realize there were so many movies.
For Marvel?
Yeah, the MCU specifically.
Oh,
isn't there like 18 movies?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Maybe I should start watching those over again. I actually watch those periodically. I'll pick one and just like I've seen Iron Man and Iron Man 3 like 6 times a piece.
Iron Man's on Hulu.
Yeah.
So I watched that one the other day.
I own the first 3 Iron Man and Captain America, the first Captain America.
Not Winter Soldier?
No.
That's a good one.
I just never bought
that
it.
one's probably one of their best ones. But they almost went to like a Jason Bourne style, like between the second and the third.
Yeah.
Like it was that spy style. That's kind of like I like Iron Man 3. You like Iron Man 3?
I did.
Most people don't. I thought it was neat the way he was like a fucking. It showed his brain working without the suit, like where he's basically constructing shit to break through some fucking house. James Bond means.
I mean, I liked the second one. I just thought it was maybe a little over the top. It wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. I liked all 3 of them, but it wasn't my favorite.
It was a weird villain.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing. Marvel had a problem up until Black Panther. Basically, like they were saying, Marvel had an issue with their villains.
I can see that.
Like the Ultron, like nobody likes. Who the hell was the first one? Loki, whatever. Like it's just.
I thought Loki as a villain was pretty good. I mean, the fact that he kind of joined the sides.
Back and forth all the time.
I mean,
yeah, whatever. But it was so predictable. You're just gonna do the same shit all the time. Like,
man, it is hot. Today it was hot.
So I went swimming twice.
We get like 3 weeks of this kind of weather the whole year.
It's supposed to be 100 tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
It's just humid as fuck.
If it's gonna be 100 tomorrow, I'm glad I'm not working. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be maybe hanging out by your pool.
Cook up some food.
Sounds good.
I went floating today.
Floating?
Yeah, in a float tank.
Float tank?
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was interesting. I want to go back.
Did you hallucinate?
Kind of. There were spots. It was more like the sensation. Like it. So there were parts where while you're trying to calm yourself down in the I'm sorry, did that catch you off guard or something? Like,
yeah, I did.
Just what the
I didn't
fuck
spill.
just happened,
I
bro?
didn't spill. It started to go down the wrong tube, and I didn't want to choke and start coughing. I made it happen. It's fine. I didn't even spill.
I know. It was kind of amazing, but.
So what I mean by hallucinate, did you like visually hallucinate? Was it like colors, or did you hear things?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, actually, like, but I don't know if I was hearing them or if I was like hearing them. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of it first getting in, trying to calm down, like you're moving all around, like the tank.
The pod moves, or you just float
like
around?
You're just floating around between, like, you know, your body twinging and moving around, and as you're like getting comfortable, so you'll like move around. So when you're feeling that sensation, like you feel like you're drifting forever, and then your toe will touch the wall.
Freak you out,
or you're no, like you're just like, damn, because you felt yourself like going along for the ride, and then it would stop, and you're like, damn it. So you have to like move yourself. But there was one point where I was still, like I wasn't moving anywhere, and the sensations then, like I felt like I was like this for a while, like I was standing straight up.
You felt like you were standing?
Oh yeah, like it was crazy.
These tanks are only like 2 or 3 feet deep, right?
9 inches.
9 inches?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're not
Like
even
water.
like filled up.
No,
like,
no.
I picture something where you're sitting in it and it comes up to like maybe your chest level.
No.
And then no. So they're
Wow. It's 9 inches.
How
of
long
water,
are you in there?
An hour. And
So-
at first, like before I got still, when I was like moving around, I mean, there were a couple parts where I felt like I was like twirling all the way around. And the guy that owns it that I was talking with, who, like I said, I want to get him to come on the show and just talk about it. Like, it's an interesting thing and just different experiences that he's had going in because you own it. So
Right.
you're going in all the time, or as much as you can, which gives you a quicker or a shorter time to get to what they call like a theta state, and that's where you're in between sleeping and awake. So it's like a weird feeling. So when I got to that point, I started thinking about different ideas of projects that I want to do that I can't say because I don't want people to steal my ideas.
I don't really quite understand this. And I mean, just for anybody who's watching, what is the point of these tanks? Like, are they for relaxation? Are they for like basically musing, where you're trying to be creative, or
a little bit of everything?
Is it just?
It's
mostly a relaxation thing, like a spa day almost. You're trying to get, stressed out or stressed out.
Yeah.
Not stressed
it's like
out.
a meditation tank, but they say like for if your body's aching, like just that relaxing, that weightlessness, like helps your body recover. The salts in it are good for your skin and stuff.
It's fruity.
Yeah, that
and
one is
a little unfiltered. I like it though, but it's just. Anyways, sorry.
The safe space from Concord Brewing.
Oh, yeah.
Plug. I can't believe you choked, dude.
Well, I didn't quite choke.
Choked.
It was like a lot of head at the top, and it was heading to the wrong tunnel, and I'm like, nope. So I didn't, like I said, I didn't spill it. I didn't spit it all over your like shit. So, which you should be thankful for.
Yeah.
So you're in there for what, 15 minutes before you? Do you even realize like time?
No.
Does it go like that or?
No. No, it feels like a decent amount of time. I thought it was going to feel longer while I was moving around. But once I hit, like, honestly, that, like, still point where... And I didn't even notice it at first. It was more when something happened where I got out of it. And then, like, my body started shifting again. And I was like, fuck. Like, but there was, like, a part where I just started thinking about different projects that I want to do. And then I wasn't thinking about anything else. I wasn't moving around in the water. It was weird. It was neat. And
so
then there
your
were parts where I would close my eyes and it would look like the tank would light up. So when I open my eyes, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And there's no light. So I'm like, all right. So I closed my eyes again and it looked like there was just light coming up.
Residual light.
Yeah. That's
crazy.
Nothing. Like, it was neat.
I'd be interested to try it. I mean... The hallucination thing would, I think, kind of freak me out. I think more,
but it's not like you're
auditory.
Not seeing,
I don't want to hear things that.
That there was a couple times where it sounded like it was raining.
No, that I can deal with. I'm talking about like vocal stuff. I mean, I've read a little bit of about these because of
the dark side, Billy.
The bicker pots.
Come to the dark side.
I know. I want to try it. It seems interesting, but
yeah. It was cool.
How big is the tank?
So they have
two for you, and they have a bigger one for.
They have two different styles. One's like a tank that you kind of crawl in. It's almost like a submarine top or whatever. Like it's just this bubble top. So you lift it up and you go in, and again 9 inches of water, and then you just close it, and that's you're in like a little tank. The thing that I was in it was like a room, like it was like a tank room almost that. Was like angled like that,
like a size of a cubicle kind of thing, like width-wise, or
so probably about like as wide as the closet where the camera's in, and then even like that height, and then it kind of curves down towards the back.
Oh, okay.
And then it's just a glass door, and there's a button you could turn a light on. You could have it pulsate different colors, but I went straight. Me out. I went straight black. But
flashbacks.
So you get in. He has you take a shower, fucking like wash up. Like I don't know.
Before,
just to keep the water clean. Get your body. You go in fucking naked, or he recommends it. I went
going in naked.
Yeah, and I'm like whatever, fucking. I'll
no big deal.
So you go in. It's warm as shit. Like you just, and then. Part of like because of the steam or whatever, or like the moisture, the humidity that was in the tank, like some parts were like hard to breathe, so it was like trying to figure out where to breathe so it was comfortable, like like but like just small.
That's cool. I'll have to get the business card from you and check it out.
Yeah, get the pamphlet upstairs. That's what he had.
Nice.
But yeah, no, we had a good conversation. Talked about how
you and the guy who owns the place.
Yeah.
How many rooms does he have?
He's got 2.
So
it's one.
So he only has 2 pods.
Yeah, he's got another one that they're
tanks.
working on right now. Yeah, the 2 tanks. It's appointment only, so you can either go in the tank or in the pod.
So what makes this like? I know it's not like regular water. It's
Oh, it's regular water. It's just the salt that they put
Right.
in,
It's
that
not
Epsom salt.
Okay, so
But
they
it's
like salt water.
Yeah, but like what do you put in, like 20,000 pounds or whatever in a fucking tank.
And it's fully enclosed, dark.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That was neat.
I have to give it a try. You gonna do it again?
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah,
this could be like definitely. Your monthly expense.
Maybe
relaxation in the budget.
Yeah, well, we were talking about like the best way to do it. Their membership, they have like a membership for like $50 a month.
Oh, really?
Gives you one float a month.
That's like a massage, almost.
Which is and then if you want to go again in that month, then it's like $39. If you bring a friend, they'll pay whatever you pay. So if it's my first time in the month, then we're both paying $49. But if
you're paying $39 for a second one,
I'm paying $39 for a second one.
So am I.
And then you'd pay $39 for a second one.
Let's do that.
So,
put it on the calendar.
But he said you can buy like it's best to buy like two for. He'll give you one free if you buy two. Oh, nice. So 2 at full price was what, 65, so 130. But you're saving $65. So
that's cool. I'll have to give it a try.
It's interesting. I definitely want to go back. I want to go back, on different things too.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Take the ride. But we had that talk. Like, it'll be interesting. He's an interesting cat.
He's tried it.
Yeah, all different types.
Really?
Yeah.
Just all times and days and.
I mean, you own it. You know what I mean. So if people will ask, like, he'll get those questions. Like I asked, like, you ever take anything and go in it? You know what I mean? If you're got.
I bet you that's
floating
the number one question.
Is one of the things that Joe Rogan started. Whether you know what I mean, like it's not started, but it's because
promoted.
Of him that it's such a thing now, which is whatever, and they know it, he knows it, whatever it is. But it's so you have that conversation, and you know what Joe's done.
Oh yeah.
From just his conversations, what he's trying to go in. So
the shift of marketing, there's going to be, I think. Unfortunately, there's going to be a flood because you listen to a lot of podcasts, right? So you hear a lot of the same advertisers and sponsors for a lot of these podcasts are the same, right?
Yeah.
Wait till these major companies start getting on that. I mean, look at all these businesses that are being sparked, like delivery systems. I heard one the other day for basically homemade all-natural tampons.
That's gross.
They're like all cotton, no synthetic material, all this stuff.
What are you doing?
I'm fixing
Why don't you just take a break and do that instead of talking while you're doing it?
I just need to. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Just do it.
You don't have to edit it out.
I know. Trying to hear what you're saying.
I'm just trying to live life. So yeah, and like the Harry Shave stuff and the underwear companies and like everything. So what happens when all those big companies flood the market of podcast advertising?
Or like Nikes.
Well, I mean, I don't know if Nike ever gets into that. You know what I'm saying? I think they're such a known brand. Like Amazon would be something that I could see a lot of podcasters being able to plug in about a 10 to 15 second little read.
Oh, kind of like
buying your stuff on.
Well, if you go to offcolordiscussions.blueberry.net,
yes.
You could click on the Amazon link there and go buy your stuff, and that would help us if you were to go on Amazon. So.
And other like up and coming companies like
if you take On It, maybe like supplements and stuff like that.
I don't know what that is. But sure.
You could still go to
I was going to say something like Red Bull but all right.
Yeah, I mean, but if you went to offcolordiscussions.blueberry.net, you could, even if you wanted to try podcasting, you could get a free month of Blueberry. By clicking on our link.
So far, quality site.
So
hosting site, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Again, what's on it?
Amazon. What on it? They have like it's like a fitness company. They have supplements, healthy supplements.
Is that the Joe Rogan one?
Yeah, and like Aubrey Marcus.
Okay. Yeah,
They get the kettlebells with like the zombie faces and all that shit like that. But
cool.
If you like that stuff, you can click on that link.
Obviously, we know nothing about that.
I used to.
You used to in a past life. But yeah, I mean, what happens when this blows up bigger and these companies start getting in there? Is it a helpful thing? Maybe for podcasters, but for how long? I mean,
So I mean,
Things are shifting
the
right
ones
now.
that have the numbers. That's the thing, is finding where that market is now and how to do things differently and creating that network.
Name the top 3 companies that you hear advertised on podcasts. I mean, you don't have to name them. You can name what they provide.
I mean, fucking Casper mattress.
Yep.
Is a big one. That
Blue Apron,
Dollar Shave Club,
Harry's,
Harry's.
right?
Yeah.
You hear all the same ones, right? How are they
Bespoke
big?
every once in a while.
How'd they get big? Doing these little 10-second cheap for a company,
Yeah.
advertisements. So
Yeah, but
when
they have,
bigger
like-
companies get on that, because I mean, cable's going away, streaming services are taking over. I mean, Comcast is getting bigger, and I really think they're gonna they're gonna do what DirecTV is doing and go completely to their X1 Go app or whatever. I mean, I don't know if you use that, but they have a Go app. So it's basically everything that you pay for cable on a streaming app.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they've been working on this for years, and they were one of the first ones to release it, especially around here. I mean, now DirecTV is getting in on it, and Disney wants to put out their own. I think they're going to end up buying up part of Netflix or most of Netflix, because from what I hear, Netflix is at a loss every quarter. They're losing money, but they're
playing a long game. That's
right. They're planning for the later, but Netflix has so much content right now that is big. I mean, their original content, for the most part, is what most people that we talk to are watching. They're not watching NBC as much as they used to. They're not watching ABC. They're not watching TBS and TNT and MTV, and they're not. They're just not. If they're watching any of that stuff, where are they watching it?
on their phone.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Hulu. Everything's gonna go streaming. So eventually, this is where everything's changing to. It's
What is
shifting.
it? Disney gets they'll have 60% of Hulu now if they're getting all
Yeah.
Fox's crap, because Fox's 30. They already had 30.
Yeah, Fox was one of the first
So-
ones to jump in on the Hulu thing, and it paid off for them for a while. I mean, they had a lot of exclusive content with Hulu, and yeah, now Disney owns most of it.
Interesting. I thought too many different streaming services. It'd be one thing, you know what I mean? It'd be one thing if it was like $3, $5 or whatever for the fucking thing, instead of like 10, 12 for shit. It's like,
I find it
ridiculous.
useless for these apps that are for network TV apps.
oh, like the NBC, the
like-
CBS.
Yeah, they're useless unless you have a cable subscription. If you're
Yeah.
trying to stream your stuff, why would you be paying for cable? You should be just paying for internet. And that's why I think the more I think about this whole net neutrality thing going away, I mean, I still don't like the idea of them being able to monopolize. I don't think competition is as close as everybody thinks.
Oh,
I
it's
think
not.
it's coming, but for a while, we're all going to have to tough out this monopoly, depending on where you live in the country, who's holding your internet provider. But I think it's so they can phase out of providing those primitive or, out of date styles of watching TV. Seriously.
Primitive.
Seriously. Who do you know watches every show that they watch live on cable?
I don't.
They don't check TV Guide. TV Guide's a thing of the past. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody's checking their guide on
They
their
even
TV.
have that, remember that rotating one? You'd have to go to that
Yes.
channel, and the fucking
Yes.
what would come up would fucking rotate.
That's how you
on the
found out
screen.
those USA at night movies were on. But yeah, I mean, they're moving in that direction, and we're gonna have to pay for it for a while. But when they figure it out, then and there are competitors out there, yeah, it could be a good thing. But right now, we're pigeonholed to basically pay for cable to watch everything while streaming. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. It's a different thing going on right now. We're in the middle of a major shift with our our lives
Comcast is getting into his cell phones too.
Yeah,
they
they
have cell phones.
They started at the beginning. I think it was the beginning of this year or the end of last year. I think it was right before Christmas that they were really pumping this. And it's included in.
My neighbor's going.
It's included in your phone
They
or
like it.
in your package.
Yeah.
Like if you have a home phone, it's provide, or if you have internet. Actually, if you have an internet service of a certain level, the cell phone service is free.
Oh, really?
You have data packages.
Yeah.
They're not unlimited like other providers.
cell
I
phone.
mean, right now the Sprint T-Mobile thing. This is where you're gonna, I think, really where you want to be. when it's with cell phone service. If you're with either of those two companies over the next 5 years, I think you're going to see a lot of benefits and incentives as a customer, especially longtime customers, because they're going to be kicking money back to people.
Oh yeah.
It's going to put them ahead of other cell phone providers. They're gonna do that shift thing, you know, that happens with every industry.
Yeah, well,
at
if you
some
get
point,
AT&T going into Time Warner, now they can compete with Comcast on some other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, wherever Time Warner is, AT&T just grabbed that market, so now they can do the same shit that Comcast is. Corporations are fucked up. Like, the more you think of
Yeah.
it, like, corporations are the one thing that kills everybody being able to do their own thing. You know what I mean? Like, if whatever your passion is, like if it was like a radio or you know, making bowls or whatever, if everybody could do that by themselves,
you mean
you'd
pottery?
have, yeah, not even just pottery.
Glass
like
blowing.
there's, I mean now you can get 3D printers.
Yeah.
Like
That's some crazy
you know
shit
what I mean?
right
Like
there.
there's all different types of shit that people can do because of technology. So if everybody was able to do that and you didn't have like Amazons or fucking Target, like you just had like basically just straight everybody owned a mom and pop store, like everybody would be better off than relying on giant corporations to do shit. Although I get it, it's convenient. They make a lot of stuff really fast.
I think
and
that's
really
what
cheap,
most
and
people...
they worked hard to get to those levels. Like I mean, what else can you say? They obviously got there for a reason.
I mean, they are giving the consumer what they want. For the most part, most Americans just want it as quick as they can get it, as easy as they can get it. Can I buy it from my phone? All right, I'll check into it. Do I get a discount because I sign up on your website? All right. If I order everything online, okay. Yeah. That's what they're doing right now. Like, this is the shift that they're everything's changing over, man. The old way of doing things. It's amazing to watch like younger generations not know what a real phone is. Like a real phone, like a phone that was hung on the wall and had like a 100-foot cord that could walk down to the bathroom. Like,
I'm more worried that they're not going to know how to change a fucking faucet or something.
I think they're gonna be all right.
Yeah, they'll
Google it.
They'll call somebody like Uber.
I've learned a lot of shit from YouTube.
Me too. Yeah. I mean, that's how I fixed my TV.
That's how I changed my brakes.
There you go.
And I did a good job.
It comes in handy.
My car stops really well.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't know.
I need to find a new game. Like I said, I tried playing PUBG when I was editing last night. After one round, I was just like, meh. That fucking. I'm not a fan of that desert map.
No,
Like, it's all right. It's just so big. Like it just takes
expansive.
forever to get anywhere. I want the fucking snow map already or something.
Are you a Game Pass member?
No, I shut it off. Well, I have it
They're
until
doing
like the 6th or whatever.
They're doing. I
shut
think
it
they're
off.
doing a month for $1 right now. If you sign up, like re-sign up. Well, you already signed up.
Yeah, I'm already signed up.
So,
I just have to turn it on. But
if you've still got a couple days, you should try State of Decay 2. I hear that's for the type of game that I know you like those games that are in depth and there's a lot of like building and missions and things like that.
Not really.
You played GTA 5. You played the shit out of that.
Yeah, well,
This is the same thing. You set up a base and you do missions to make it stronger, and then you go out and hunt zombies and build your community. You take people in. Your entire game is, I believe, your entire game is shaped by the decisions you make. You can take people in, or you can reject people from your community. You can kill them. You can do whatever you want. I mean, you just build your. So that might be something you'd be interested in. So download it, give it a try for the 5 or 6 days you still have left on your free trial, and if you like it, keep the thing. This year, if you're already a Game Pass member and you're cool with paying the $9.99 a month, or I don't know if they have bundles yet. I don't know if you can buy like 3 months at a time.
I didn't see it. It's either like automatic renew or not.
Right. See, well, I don't know if they have like a.
I mean, I got 2 months free.
I know through Amazon, I think you can buy 3 month at a time bundles, but they're like exclusively through Amazon. They're like Microsoft cards, almost like gift cards or membership cards or whatever they are. Like,
yeah.
So I think you can get them through Amazon. I think they're like $30 or $40, and you can get 3 months. But if you have it, download it, try it, let me know, because I'm thinking about signing up for it and using all my free Game Pass months to start downloading some games, because there's going to be a ton of games this year that I want to play. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out. I just like really got deep into the first one. I don't know why I haven't been playing that.
Is it multiplayer? No.
The new one is going to be all online, live
one,
multiplayer. I think it is. The new one.
The first one.
Oh, the first one was not. There was multiplayer, I believe. There is multiplayer, I believe, but I haven't played it yet. There was
or anything, no.
No, there was a. I know there was an expansion for zombies that I have, but like it's a Wild West zombie kind of thing, and from what I've seen of it, it looks really cool. I just haven't gotten that far into the game, but I've been playing a little bit more lately, and I never realized how I missed out on a lot of games on Xbox, man. I played, I seriously did. Like I had Halo forever and never played it, and then when I started playing it, I couldn't put it down.
Oh, Halo was sick,
dude. Halo MCC is like I go back to that game all the time. It's like Horizons. It's one of those games that I can just pick up and play anytime, and I'm cool with it. It's got a great story. It's a fun game to play. The content in that game is just fucking mind blowing. There's 5 games now in the package, and there's another one being added, I believe. So you get Halo Combat Evolved, the first one, the Anniversary Edition. You get Halo 2 Anniversary and Halo 2. And then you get Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo Reach, and not Reach. I think that's the one they're adding. It's Halo ODST, which was Halo 3 side story.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's right now it's like $40, $45, but you're getting 5 games with it. So, and you can play through the whole thing like multiple times. There's so much to it. But
so when are you gonna make this Xbox the home one so we can share games?
Oh, you want a game share? Huh? I'm nervous about that. You gonna play them?
But what?
You don't play them enough, though.
I might play some. Why are you nervous about it?
I'm not nervous. I
don't taint your record.
No, you don't taint my record. It has nothing to do with my record. You can't even log in without my password.
That's what I'm saying.
You could just
go on my account.
Access any game that I have.
That's what's up.
It would be convenient for NBA Jam. We could play that live.
Yes. Again.
I was looking at playing that the other night, and I was like, I can't play this without Joe.
We should bring him over here and fucking live stream him. Fuck around with it. Why are you looking at me like that? What was that?
Nothing. We're good.
What?
We're good.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I just messages on my phone. I shouldn't even be looking at it. It's bad. No, I'm not in trouble.
You in trouble because you ditched out?
No, I didn't ditch out. Stop. I ain't bringing that shit up. I just got over that. All right.
This just got personal.
This was for this episode was for you to pander to the audience and the listeners and viewers.
Tell them to go subscribe?
Yeah, I mean, you got till midnight and you could potentially win this bet. You only need 11.
Yeah, we're at 89.
You only want to take 2 weeks off instead of a month? I'll give you it's up to you. Maybe we can get some comments or something, or some likes.
There was chats. You know what's funny is I don't know how to see it, and we don't see it. I guess maybe if I went on YouTube and watched the video playback, which I guess is something we could have Lenny do.
I don't know what that is.
So he would go on YouTube and basically watch it to make sure you know what the fuck I'm saying. But he'd probably get too distracted as it is. So
yeah,
one thing at a time. Google's hard enough.
We live in a dangerous neighborhood.
Apparently.
That was a gunshot, man.
It's almost 4th of July. You know how it is. Everybody likes to pop shit off.
It's either a firework or a dead black bear.
Shake that bear.
Shake that bear. Yo,
I was listening to that audio last night.
Did you really go back and watch it again?
No.
Yes,
I said I was listening to the audio last night. Dude, holy fuck, man. It was such a funny episode.
Shake that bear.
The argument.
Dude, it was fucked.
The argument. Calm down. Like, it was funny. What are you doing?
I have to help somebody out real quick. Tech issues.
How do you turn on your Xbox?
No.
How do you sign into a party? Dude, this is a podcast foul, sir.
I'm sorry.
What people should do though is go to offcolordiscussions.blueberry.net, subscribe to the podcast if they're there, hit up the merch link. Go buy a t-shirt.
That's right. We got some dope-ass t-shirt.
Dan's supposed to buy a t-shirt. Yeah.
Check out YouTube because this is your chance to...
If you're on... checking out the YouTube.
Subscribe, like.
But if you're not watching now, you're probably gonna miss it. I'm good with taking some time off.
Take your mama's phone.
I mean, we have the Swapcast coming up with hashtag no offense. Hashtag no offense.
Are you gonna be able to watch? Are you gonna be able to watch it, or is it?
No,
Is
no,
it
it's
all
gonna be
audio?
audio. I mean, we might record it. I don't know. Yeah.
You have to give the people the information. You don't want them going to YouTube to try and watch it, and it's only gonna be audio.
I will record the video, and if it's good enough, then I'll put it out there. Excuse me. I know you were trying not to do that, but
I was.
Oh well.
So what do you got going on?
Getting ready for the summer sizzler. Getting shit prepped.
I feel like I'm sizzling right now.
It's hot.
It is
like,
hot today.
It was quite warm.
Summer hit hard. Late, but hard.
Quick.
Yeah.
It was all as soon
like
as we got up.
the other day?
Yeah. As
And-
soon as we got up, it was hot. Moving, helping a friend of ours clean up. He's got an extension put on in his house by Conic Construction. So, if you want a free rate quote, you go to conicconstruction110.com. But he's doing the extension, so I went over there.
Extension?
Yeah, they're extending off of their back, like about their kitchen area. Addition. Extension. They're extending the house with an addition.
They're also adding on to it.
That's true. So, but he had all the debris and stuff, so I went over there. We emptied the trailer and then came back. I went to the float lab, and then after that, helped him with
What a way to
another.
Relax after.
I was relaxed.
away
I
a
didn't
bunch
even
of
care. I
junk.
was just like, yeah, dude, whatever you want.
Were you surprised when it was over? Like, you were like, whoa. Has it already been an hour?
No, because I had just come out of like that stillness, like right towards the end, and then it was like, wow, what's going on? Like maybe it's time, and then yep. Is he all right? Did he figure out how to turn it on?
Yeah, he's fine.
He's trying to get that.
No.
Oh, he got the plug stuck up his ass.
Maybe.
He doesn't know how to get it out.
No, they're out. I don't want to talk about this. Why you keep trying to suck me in?
Why do you keep looking at your phone?
A friend had a tech issue.
What was the tech issue?
None of your business. It has nothing to do with you or anything that we're talking about. That's private information. You see this? This ain't show material, man. None of you.
Well, you keep looking at it, so it must be.
I'm focusing on the conversation. I just want to make sure everything's good. Give him good advice. Damn.
Take the cartridge out, blow on it, stick it back in. They say that if you would just put like a quarter down instead of blowing on it actually did nothing for it.
No.
But it was because of the spring. So if you
It
put like
actually
a couple
made it worse.
quarters, yeah.
Put
I didn't know
moisture
about
on
made
it.
it ways. Oh, yeah.
Because every time you blew on it, you're spitting a little bit.
Yeah.
I had heard the quarter. I never tried it. I think I was always that idiot who blew on it and put it back in and like half put it in. You remember doing that?
Yeah,
where it caught on
click
the,
and
the
you like
seam of the
force
game.
it in. Yeah.
Yeah, but a quarter, I'm sure that would have worked. I mean, it would have pressed it down enough.
Yeah, they say it's all from the springs.
Those things are awesome. I played
I'm not
one.
playing
Have you played one of the
Nintendo.
classics yet?
No.
They're fun. The controllers are too small though. Like I have
too
big
small. Or?
Yeah, because when I played with them, when I played with the original Nintendo like NES, like the controllers were like huge compared to the Atari ones that I graduated from. Like this, you're holding your hands like this as a kid. Now a regular Nintendo like NES controller feels small, but these ones are even smaller. They're like mini.
Ugh.
So like my thumb can almost cover 4 buttons. It can cover the A, B, start button and almost select.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're tiny. The bigger
Kinda
ones are
weird.
the wireless ones, but they don't work very well, in my experience.
Are they're supposed to be doing a Nintendo 64 one, right?
They are. I don't know how true that is. I've seen a couple different articles. I think IGN might have put one up about it, but don't quote me on that.
I still want to get the Switch. Looks fun.
That is the first Nintendo console that I've wanted to buy since the
GameCube?
Nintendo. Since the GameCube. Dude, the GameCube was dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it was
good games.
I know it was in the boom of like PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360 and all that, but GameCube was probably one.
Is that when it came out?
Yeah, it came out.
I thought the Wii
It was right around the same time as Sega Dreamcast too. So yeah, Xbox 360.
I think GameCube came out when the PlayStation 1 and
Maybe it was
Xbox came out.
No, it might have been the PS1 Slim right before the PS2 came out and the Xbox 360. Yeah, it might have been like the year before, like 2008, because a lot of the newer games are 2009, which is when the Xbox 360 launched their Xbox Live. And actually, no, they launched it. Yeah, so that was when Xbox 360 came out. So it came out around the same time. I'd Google it, but I don't want to get yelled at for picking up my phone. And we don't have a Lenny here tonight to Google it for me, so.
Shake that bear.
Shake that bear. Good God.
That's so funny. Dude.
I wonder.
It was not what I expected at all.
Oh, no.
It's like.
That was a total surprise.
But you said, how do you even come across
I don't want to keep
shit?
talking about it because I don't want to
so
drive
funny.
traffic to the Shake That Bear video.
I do. I mean, it's horribly wrong, but
It was
it's so wildly entertaining at the same time. Until the end. The end
I
was
see
like,
what you did there. Wildly entertaining. Bravo, sir.
But it was funny. That's going to be a funny episode.
You can get that when?
This Tuesday.
This Tuesday?
Mm-hmm. Jason
Fun.
Olney.
All me. What do we got? We got something coming up with him, too. We're going to head over to their studio.
Yeah, it'll probably be after the Sizzler. I know he was trying to get it in before, but
Right.
just summertime schedule.
That's going to be a good time.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
We got all the details laid out for that?
No.
No?
No, not yet. No.
No dates, times,
Not at all.
no place that we could send people to.
I mean, they can go to Shit Happens When You Party Naked and find out. Or
The Summer Sizzler?
Oh, the Sizzler? Sorry, I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about our
No,
podcast
no.
appearance.
No.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
getting to that.
Oh, sorry. No. The Summer Sizzler? Yeah, at Abel Ebenezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where it is?
Yeah.
For sure?
Mm-hmm.
What day?
August 4th.
I just want to make sure that I'm there.
Yeah, you better be there. August 4th.
August
Put
4th.
that shit in your calendar, sir. If
I will.
It's not already.
It's not.
Why don't you ask Bigsby?
Well, no, because you switched to Apple and
I
now
know.
we're not linked anymore. I remember when all my shit used to go straight to my calendar from your calendar. That was great. Now it doesn't happen. Damn you and your Apple products. Are you
had
hashtag
to.
Team Apple?
No, but it's like a necessary evil, though.
Are you satisfied with it? Switching over?
It's all right.
I mean, I've known a few people that switch, but it's a totally different interface, though.
Yeah, not really. I mean, they all do the same shit. It's just
They do,
finding it.
but
they just. I mean, aesthetically, they look different. But I like the actually using Google Chrome, but it doesn't work. It doesn't seem like it works as well on Apple, which makes sense.
Right.
Safari sucks, but whatever. Damn it.
I don't feel bad, but I used to judge people every time I saw them with an Apple. When I was always Android from like the beginning because I just didn't get the whole Apple craze. And back then when the first iPhone came out, I couldn't afford to buy one. So I bought the lower end version. And now that I can afford to buy whatever phone I want.
I remember having like a BlackBerry with the keyboard.
I did too. I had
The
BlackBerry because
trackball.
I felt like a baller, because I didn't have an Apple.
businessman.
Because Galaxy wasn't really a thing then. Like
No.
Samsung wasn't as big. It was BlackBerry and iPhone. Like you were either or. And so yeah, I mean, I never got on the Apple bandwagon. And it just
Did you see
I
they
used
brought
to
out
judge
the?
people.
You see they brought the Razor back, but it's like touchscreen and shit.
And
That one made me. I was
doesn't it
like,
flip?
yeah, they get like the flip screen so you
to
almost
expand
got-
the phone or the screen, right?
Yeah, it doesn't
Oh, that's
open up
awesome.
like fully. It's at like an angle,
Yeah.
but it fucking. I saw the ad for that, and I was like, damn it,
Fucking Razor,
that,
man.
That shit looks pretty nice. But the Apple's like a necessary evil. Like if you're a podcaster, like you need
The iTunes connection.
Yeah, well, the Apple podcast, and like to be able to like get to the links. Like when I would talk to the kid when I switched over, it's like, you could do this on PC. Yeah, but you know how often I sit at a fucking computer that I can do that at? Like I'd rather just do it on my phone.
Well, every Friday when you're editing.
Yeah, well, sometimes I like
Sometimes
to check
it's too
stats
late, yeah.
more. I like to share more. I got to do ads.
You don't have to
know
get
what I mean?
aggressive about it.
I'm not getting aggressive. I just got to
Shot.
share links. God damn it.
Apple.
But you know what?
People are aggressive.
At least I can handle my beer, right? Like I don't. My episode doesn't
One
get
t-
so sloppy because
Real-
I had like 3 strawberry ales or whatever they were.
Yeah, I mean, you know how women get.
Shot. Damn you.
Damn you. Yeah, those strawberry beers. No,
Gross, bro.
not
Shiner
me.
strawberry.
They seem to affect people pretty hard, though.
I mean, apparently, some people.
They
Some
get
people just
angry and
shouldn't
Who would
drink.
have thought a girly beer would get you angry like that?
I know, like just so mad,
Just angry,
So
yelling
mad.
at everybody.
God, some people.
Shot.
Damn it. But I think the Swapcast with hashtag no offense is gonna be fun. Be a fun time. We'll have to.
It will be fun.
Between some Florida topics, we have to find some New Hampshire stories. I'm sure there's some hillbilly bullshit that goes on up north.
They got
Bunch
some
of pig-
fucking funny
pig
stories
fucking,
lately.
sheep fucking. So
They got some funny shit going on over there in Florida.
yeah, a lot of gator shit.
You know how I feel about Florida, man. It's a great place to visit, but all the shit just rolls down to Florida. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Florida. It's just always been a crazy place. It's like the wild, wild west of freak show carny shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what else? I'm pretty sure they're the only state that have dinosaurs walking around and like meth heads in the same vicinity of each other. So
Or Flocka. I don't even. I mean,
don't
they
even
got
know what
meth
that
too.
is.
Flocka. It's like a street drug that makes you go fucking crazy. It's
what was this wet thing?
Oh, so it's like you would dip your marijuana in embalming fluid and then
Fuck
smoke
that shit.
Yeah.
Are you fucking crazy? What idiot goes, oh, how can I make this yummy tasting purple kush taste better? I'm going to stick it in dead people fluid. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's not what that's supposed to be used for.
No,
for
it's
one. Not. Like, you're not.
I want to know who
But-
had it laying around just to be like, yeah, I'm going to try this out and see what happens. That's
How
messed up.
how that first time happened.
That first batch? Oh, yeah.
You were like,
Screw
you
that.
just dropped it. You try and roll it. Fucking you're in the morgue. It was probably like a mortician, right? In the morgue, fucking getting the body ready, fucking getting ready, spins one up, it drops in, goes, oh shit.
Corner.
Puts it in, fucking takes a couple rips, and then is like outside naked. Some guy sees him, like, oh, what'd you get, bro? Let me get some of that.
I'm going to
Like,
go make some
fuck.
up. That's messed up. That is gross.
Right? I mean, I don't know. But apparently, like, they gave it all these, like, weird sexual names. And then you read the story, and it's like, whoa, dude, what the fuck?
I don't know, man.
But it's like people that huff paint cans and shit like that.
Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
Do people
I mean,
still use glue and markers and paint cans to get high?
Probably. I mean, I saw like a couple of those interventions where those people, like, huff dusters
Yeah,
and
but
shit.
that was
dude.
10
Those-
years ago. Oh, I
Dude,
know.
they still do Xanax.
Who does?
People, right? Like, Xanax is still a thing. But
yeah.
I saw that freaking almost 20 years ago when I
Right,
lived
but
in
Xanax
Florida.
is a thing now. Like, it's
But
a
it was a
popular
thing then, too,
Right, but it's a
though.
popular cultural thing now. It's in rap music. It's
Yeah.
in, movies and stuff like that. It wasn't then. It was everybody was just using it and abusing it quietly.
And now we talk about it.
Now they rap about it. They make
Horribly.
4-minute songs about
Ugh.
it. I don't know.
It's horrible music. I borrowed my friend's car when I went to the Float Lab because he had my truck to help clean up more debris. And it'd be so funny if he showed up.
Yeah.
He won't. But
He won't. Maybe I'll get a message.
But yeah, so I took his car. He had it on Shady 4.5 on his Sirius or whatever, and some of it's good. But there was just some, which I mean, I guess that's the style of music that goes around. But it honestly, it was like Snoop said, like it was one song. It sounded
Yeah.
and then the next song a little bit different. The voice of the artist sounded different, but it's same cadence, and it was like, it's horrible. They changed the station. Like, that's why a Pandora or
get into
podcast. Not me neither. I just go to people. I put it on like the DMX channel. That's been a good channel lately.
I actually just did a Nas channel recently.
There
This
you
is
go.
kind of weird.
Probably get some
because
of his new shit.
I think my last 3 Pandora stations that I've been listening to, I started with Nas. I was listening to some Otis Redding station, which is always good music, man. You can always groove to that shit. And then Alabama Shakes. Like that's a good station that I always just kind of default to. And
Yeah, I have her, Amy Winehouse, are my default. I've been kicking on some salsa lately. After Memoir's last episode.
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, it's good shit. But it brought me back to when I lived with a family in Florida, and like that was what we listened to.
Right.
It was a Puerto Rican family, so it was all just salsa music, dope ass food and some coquito, which was delicious. It's a good drink.
Can I
It's
address
like a
this?
coconut
Can I
snack.
address this Taco Bell thing?
I mean, yeah. If you just, I don't.
Because you brought up Mexican food.
Because I didn't bring up Mexican food.
What-
I said salsa and Puerto Rican people. Like I don't know where you
All right.
jumped from.
Hispanic food. You said salsa. So we got
I was referring to the dance, but go on.
understand.
This is
made me-
obviously eating at you.
It has.
Jesus
It made me angry. This was a topic that was dropped in a group that we're in. That Taco Bell is the #1 Mexican restaurant in the country. That cannot be true.
I will say,
it's not
but,
even real
but you
Mexican.
know what? But I will say that
I
Taco
ordered
Bell is
KFC
better than.
shit there.
But listen, Taco Bell is better than like a turkey sandwich with no mayo,
It's
not
not
even
Mexican
toasted. I know. I'm just saying,
It's not Mexican food.
No.
People who make good, authentic Mexican food, oh, God bless your heart, would never fry a chicken patty into the shape of a freaking taco.
Well, that's because it's not paired up with KFC.
No,
usually.
because that's Americanized food right there.
Yeah.
Let's deep fry whatever we can and just throw some shit on it.
I mean,
It
you ever
is
had a
not
deep fried
Mexican.
Oreo though?
I've had a deep fried Oreo, but that is not claiming to be Mexican food. That is not Mexican food. That is imitation Americanized Mexican food. It's not real. It's not. And that makes me so angry that somebody would think that Taco Bell is the best Mexican food. If I heard someone say that in person, I would have to fight the urge to just pimp slap them, powder up the pimp hand, and just let them have it because that is ridiculous.
Jesus Christ. I didn't realize this affected you that holy shit.
It is. I was stewing over this the whole day that was posted because this is bullshit.
Guess you should win that Flow Lab. I forgot all about it.
I know, right? I just every town near you or in your town, somebody's got a good taco truck or like a small place that's family owned where you can get some good quality Mexican food. And Taco Bell is your choice. Come on, people, man. Do not make this a true thing. I don't want it to be true.
I mean, who answers surveys anyways?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Taco Bell is... Okay.
I mean, you worked there.
I did work there for the longest time, which I think makes me fairly... I mean, I ate there a lot too. So
you a traitor then?
I mean, I worked there and I've eaten there. So, I mean, obviously it didn't affect me that much. But, people, this is not real Mexican food. Do not vote this your favorite Mexican restaurant.
Taco Bell is like the... my lips were wet. My lips were wet from the beer. Taco Bell is like the Pabst Blue Ribbon of...
Whoa. Wow.
Of Mexican food.
I mean, I avoided
it's
saying it.
It's not like real beer.
No,
They say
I think Pabst Blue Ribbon is too much beer. It's too much alcohol and malt.
It's a lot of malt.
For me.
Yeah.
For me. But yeah,
I mean,
so
some
now that
people might
I
like it.
actually feel lighter getting that off my chest. I'm just saying. Feel good
Therapy
now.
session.
Damn. You had your Florida story. I had my Mexican food brand.
I'm pretty sure those aren't related at all, except for there was a burrito.
Well, there's a brand. That's the tie-in. There was a burrito in your story.
Jesus Christ, dude!
I just want to make it clear, in my opinion. All right, so I'm good on that.
Some people like chicken naked chalupa, whatever the fuck it was, and some people are turkey sandwiches with no mayo, not even toasted, just
not even toasted.
Dry as fuck,
not even toasted.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know how I want to start this question. You know what I think? I think straight men are some of the gayest people.
The straight men?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They're like the way that we interact with our friends. If like we're all a bunch of walking Me Too's. Like there's nothing but molestation that goes on in this group of guys, and it's just like like
yeah, there's definitely some Me Too moments. And we're gonna be on an island together soon, so.
Yeah, not Fox or anything. Yeah, our camping trip, the annual one.
Yeah.
A drink fest with meat, shenanigans, cornhole, Polish horseshoes.
It's going to be some good content coming back from that.
Can I have that beer, please?
This beer?
Oh.
I like that liquid. You got to take that one slow, though.
Yeah. It's,
That one is pretty strong, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the last one. I wonder what I get. What are you getting next week, you think?
I don't know.
Because they're not going until Friday. So.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stop into the beer store. I might go to Barley and Hops because I haven't been there yet. But the guys at the beer store, man, they just always know where to point me in the right direction.
I want to go to, I'm trying, CBC. It's on, like, Spitbook Road in Nashua, exit 1. But I think that's excuse me, the guy that's like a level 5 Cicerone or whatever.
Yeah.
That's his store. And I heard from Jonathan that he's got great shit in there.
Really? There's I'll have to tell you where it is, but there's a place in
well,
town.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I'll tell you where it is later, but there's a place in town apparently that has a really good beer selection that I didn't realize had it. So,
7-Eleven?
No. They do, but there's another store in town right on the main road that has,
oh, really?
Yeah.
That I was told I still want to go to the bar at Whole Foods.
I just found you were here.
Yeah.
I just remember Carl told me that they sold beer at Whole Foods. Yeah, that'd be an experience, man. I don't think we get any grocery shopping done. Just go hang out at the craft beer section, grab some food.
Looking at some MILFs or something. People checking out with some eggs. Like I don't know. I don't know which way it faces.
People watching might be the best at a grocery store.
It'd be weird if it was like a TV that just like cycled through cameras looking in the aisle, so you saw people
steal like Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, you can't steal baby formula, so it's usually under lock and key.
Do they even sell it at regular? I was burping. Do they even sell it at regular grocery stores anymore? I haven't bought baby formula.
I don't know. I don't touch that aisle. There's certain aisles in a grocery store. I have no idea why they're there.
I just start whistling and skipping right by them. Never a worry for me.
Yeah,
no more. Pander, go ahead.
I don't want a panda right now. Huh? You're a panda.
I'm not a panda. So, did you see what happened? I don't know. Did you hear the story about Jameis Winston?
I know something he got suspended, Uber? Right?
Right, something about Uber.
Uber, yeah.
Uber.
You said Uber before.
Uber.
No, Uber, yeah.
Yeah, Uber. What? Do you know what he did?
No. I think he just. I have no idea. I think he said something, or he tried to. It had to do with the driver, right? If he got kicked out of Uber.
I don't know.
Or.
I mean, I heard he got suspended, and then I saw the story, and it didn't really give a lot of detail as to what happened. It just said that there was an incident with an Uber or an Uber driver.
I know he can't go to Uber anymore.
Yeah, he's banned from Uber and got suspended for 3 games.
Yeah, it must have been something with the driver talking shit, either being racist or sexual, one of them, or with the girl in the back. That's my guess. I think it's something along those lines. But
really? Mm-hmm. I've been out of sports, man. I've been so ever since the Stanley Cup Finals ended. I've just been so off sports. August is where I'll pick back up, where we start talking about good part of the season of baseball and then upcoming football season.
And
we're doing fantasy this year,
going
right?
on. Yeah. Well,
I watch the Masters. That's about it.
I want to get one for a bunch of podcast hosts to do like we would have a team, Bickerbots would have a team, #NoOffense, and get up to 12 different shows that. So I mean, you don't have to talk about it every day, but even just a clip this week's update of, you know what I mean, if wherever you fall when you do it. But I don't know, nobody seemed to jump at it when we asked, but it was also right after the Super Bowl, not or right after the draft, maybe not even. Make it to preseason, see if people jump on it. Just I don't know, something to do, talk shit through Twitter or whatever. Build up a network.
I'm down. I mean,
fucking around.
I haven't done one in a few years, so I've been off the fantasy thing. It was
the last time
everything's changed in the league I was in, since then. So, but I don't know. I just been off it for a few years, and it's been kind of nice to watch the football season without having to sit there and obsess over stats. But for the show, fine. I can watch it every now and then.
I guess, when I play, I'm really not obsessing over stats, other than just the highest overview that you get,
right.
Where I'll plug and play. I won a head-to-head league one time, and that's basically my only win. But for like the bigger pool, like I don't even come close. But I also don't pay that much attention to it enough to like get me far. I just know players by.
I was in the same league for like 10 or 11 years before I got out.
Yeah.
And I had.
What up, yo?
Oh,
he did show up.
What's up? Surprise visitor.
I would sit in that chair, and that way you don't have to worry about it.
I had
live on YouTube.
Live.
I was.
You hear it first.
Dude, you're already back to bushies. Fuck with that thing, man.
It's coming.
You just trimmed it up like a couple weeks ago.
I shaved more than half of it off. I had to.
Yeah, dude, you look like a fucking you're a homeless man.
Like,
you look like
before?
you had,
Oh yeah.
I was worse than homeless.
dude, like you looked like you had all the AIDS. Like that picture, that fucking picture that you sent. I was like, oh my god. Even the wife was like, he doesn't look well. I'm like, I mean, he's tired. He just got back from driving from Delaware. Like he hasn't shaved or trimmed his beard at all. So he's like out to here.
Wild Bill was gonna come. I thought I could make it. I couldn't make it.
No, that's funny shit.
But yeah, I the best I ever finished was second. I mean,
we're talking about fantasy.
So I got out. It was stressful.
Football.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how Billy got out.
I left. We're
I came in first one year.
And then
bounced.
And then I was out.
He was like, I'm screwing y'all. That was the year before.
I will say, 90% of the reason I won. Well, no, not 90. About 40% of the reason I won was due to Billy.
Yeah. I tapped out that year. I was like, I'm done. I just leaving players in.
Good trade at the time of.
Yeah.
Did you bamboozle him?
Oh, no.
On purpose. Not on purpose. I was trying to help him.
Yeah, he was trying to help me, and what ended up happening.
I was trying to help him, and a lot of people are like, "You're absolutely crazy." I'm like, dude, stack up the points that who I'm giving him. Stack up the points, compare him to the person that I'm getting. Right?
The dude I gave him blew up, and then
Arian
the first
Foster
week
had the worst. The worst.
He had the worst 4 weeks
of
the
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But he still ended up in second place for running stats that year in the last 7 games. I don't know how. I don't know why. But I made a trade to try to help him because he was 2 spots ahead of me.
Yeah, I was struggling.
He was 2 spots ahead of me. So I was like, dude, take this dude. Like, he's killing it for me right now. I gave him to Billy, and
he went off the cliff, and Arian Foster took off.
If he scored 5 points the rest of the year, it was.
Yeah, I got screwed on that, but
it was bad.
There's nothing he did. He didn't bamboozle me. I mean, it was just bad luck.
It wasn't one of those trades. If you look at it from the outside, it looks that way.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. It looks that way.
We went back and forth. We went back and forth for about just about a week. We were going back and forth message wise, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was going to be a good call because, again, I was ahead of him, so I didn't want to.
Yeah.
And
I was trying to give him extra points, dude.
The person I was giving him.
Dude, he's scoring fucking almost 10 points a week. He's just knocking them in. I give him to Billy, and he goes,
like, Arian Foster was just kind of, he had a horrible first half of the season, and he was just, like just above, like, water level. He was just doing okay. So I was like, all right, whatever. He's getting older. I'll trade him. And the guy he was giving me was starting to catch fire. And it's the fucking week that he got him. And we made the trade. I think we made the trade on like a Saturday morning. And we were done, right? And I was super stoked. And I think it was in the first like 10 minutes of the game he got injured. And then he was out for 2 games. And then he was never the same. The rest of and Arian Foster took off. And I was just like, are you fucking... So he...
I think I got 30 points from him that
first week, dude.
Arian Foster didn't have 30 points in the first 9 games.
No, he didn't.
Damn. So then all of a sudden, boom.
I'm watching the games and like he texts me. I get like I remember him sending me like a text message of just a question mark, and then it was you mad, bro? It's like, oh, this fucking sucks, man. I got screwed. So he ended up.
I threw an I'm sorry in I think I threw I threw a couple in like
throughout an afternoon. This is what I'm getting him.
I don't know like what is going on
and it didn't get any better.
now. Like what is going on?
So he ended up winning that season. You remember him winning the season, and he was like, "All right, I'm out. I'm done. I got my trophy. I'm not gonna do it." So that next season, I think I finished like 6th, and I was like, "You know what? Fuck this shit." I finished twice, or I finished second twice, and almost won once. I think I only missed it by like 5 points.
If you had Aaron Foster, you would have won that year.
Yeah, probably. That was when he was good, and then so I was like, I'm done.
You would have won that year. You were already in like 2nd or 3rd place, and I was just trying to give you.
It was so frustrating.
Those couple extra like 8 points a week because that's what you were falling short.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this dude's nailing it. He really was. You
He
can
was.
check stats. I'm not even making it up.
That's funny as shit.
I felt bad at that.
Where you going?
Grab a beer.
I'm not sure what's in there. I emptied a lot today. There's a Budweiser up in there. Seriously. I don't know what's in there.
I'm gonna take this one.
The Revuelta.
The Revuelta, because it's been sitting there for a while, and I like them. They're all right.
They're like Coronas. You would like them.
They're better than Corona.
Yeah.
Don't compare them to that.
I had a Emma Wood the other day when I went after.
Did I tell you I won a bet today?
Yeah, where you won.
A 4-pack of my choice.
What are you gonna go for?
I think I went.
You should make him do something not able.
I told him. I told him
go far for it.
I think I want the sip of sunshine.
Nah, don't do it.
Well, it's not
well,
bad.
yeah, I mean, it was pretty good.
What's the matter? You didn't like it?
I want something light because I'm going to be drinking it at a barbecue.
You didn't like it?
So I'm going to be drinking it through the day, and I don't want anything.
Change the recipe.
Well, I don't know that. This is the first time I've had. I don't know.
Sunshine.
No, I had it. Yeah, I had it on Wednesday. That was the first time I've had it.
No,
I didn't get that one last time.
No, you gave that to me.
Yeah, you gave it to him. I didn't have it. Because he told me about it. And
this one was good, too.
They finally brought it to here.
They changed the recipe and made it way too
piney.
Piney?
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like eating a pine tree.
Okay. Well,
not the last. I didn't think it was that bad. The one that we had, the one that we just had Wednesday, like it wasn't bad at all.
I mean, it definitely
was
piney.
piney.
I don't
that
know.
one that you gave me was more piney than this.
Yeah.
The one that I bought at the beer store.
That one was a little bit.
I mean, it was
crisp.
brand new. It was only.
Why don't you just turn that on?
Yeah, why don't you turn the mic on? It'd be easier for you to hear.
It's right
or
there.
Us here. Why are you looking at it like it's disgusting?
You're
already
saying the
talking.
same shit. It's the same thing.
You're already talking.
They can't see you.
They can't see you.
You just turn that switch on.
And then put these things on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should
turn
be
that
able to
little
hear us.
switch on the mic on.
You still not be gonna. You won't be on camera.
This is our superstar guest, man.
Camera.
I teased this the other day.
You gotta turn the switches on the top. Here, hold up.
Do you think?
Nope, I hit a button.
Did you see Jurassic World yet, Justin?
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
I don't know what you're saying. Did you see Jurassic World yet?
No, you're on. You're right there. You don't have to worry about that.
Does he have the master headset?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why.
I can't hear you.
I know you can.
Nah, you.
You're plugged into that.
Oh, I'm not even plugged in. I need a plug. Oh, I got you.
Only on one side, though, right?
I don't know.
Check.
Only have them on one side.
Or this side.
So,
Yeah, only one side.
have you seen Jurassic World yet?
No.
No?
You hear him?
I'm surprised by that. You should be able to hear me.
I hear you.
No.
Are you going to go see it in the theater?
I don't know.
Would you go see it?
Jurassic.
The new Jurassic
one?
World.
I want to. I think I want
Possibly.
to.
I mean, the other one was pretty good. Like the first one, I mean, it was all right.
The only
Like,
one
it's-
I didn't like was this. Was the second
The
one was
old
the
ones.
island one. The third one I didn't
They're
like.
all on islands.
No,
No.
These new ones are good.
Yeah, I mean,
I like.
It's a lot of
they're
action.
intense, There's action. There's story. It's not before technology was good. You
Yeah.
know, like these are impressive. These are impressive
Yeah.
pieces of work put on screen.
the first one was far fetched. I mean, when it came out, it was like, I mean, in '94,
Yeah,
I
but
believe.
it was right after when they started cloning sheep.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's very progressive at that time. It was like, whoa, they could clone
Settle
dinosaurs.
down,
That'd be
liberal.
a great thing, right? So the first one was good. The second one was where they did the Lost Island one, where it was like a secondary island that they had escaped to, some of them. And then the third one sucked ass. But Jurassic World...
I didn't think the third one sucked. It was more
Really?
dark. I thought it was all right. It was just it was different.
I thought it was too commercialized. I thought it, I don't know, pandered too much to the first one, like trying to get back, because they didn't even name the second one Jurassic World, like Jurassic Part 2
that's how
or
the
whatever.
book was.
Oh,
That's how those were
I
more
forgot about
after
that.
the book.
So
the third one I don't think was after a book.
I liked the last one with Chris Pratt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I liked the last one. I thought it was good, but
You think there was any pandering there?
There was a little bit. I mean, they were kind of pushing a different storyline. It wasn't so much trying to play back to the first one.
No,
That's what I meant by pandering.
No, I mean
in the
they're
third
moving.
one.
They're not rebooting. You're just continuing the story.
Right.
Like they're more involved in what they've done with the dinosaurs.
Right. So my question is this one of those movies that's going to drive you to the movie theater like Infinity War did, or Black Panther did, or Incredibles 2? Dude, did you see the average person who bought tickets? The average age of people who bought tickets for the opening weekend of Incredibles 2? No, it's like 18-year-olds.
Pedophiles.
No, they're not pedophiles, because everybody in the theater were adults. Like,
I know.
almost,
Because they've been waiting 14 years to see the fucking sequel.
Is that one of the surveys that are like, are you 0 to 5, 5 to 10?
No. This was
0 to 18 and 18 plus, and you just click 18.
No.
Or
This was
every age above.
I believe this was like an ABC poll of people who went. I don't want to say ABC because I really think it was, but
It's fake news.
I can't say forever.
It's fake
for
news.
sure. But they
news.
were talking about how people, the majority of the people who went and saw it opening weekend. I'm sure a lot of kids went preceding weekends, but the opening weekend, a lot of the people who went were people who were of the age of almost legal or legal. They were 17, 18, 20, 21. Like, those were the people going to see the movie, which, I mean, I wanted to go. I've been waiting for an Incredibles 2. I thought that was one of the best Disney movies they put out.
Logan just, because he went to see the second one, he watched the first one the night before.
Yeah.
And, like, just the animation, you can tell that it's, like, dated.
A little grainy.
Like,
and
yeah, I mean, just even,
top-notch,
like,
though.
the pixel, the amount of pixels or whatever, just, you can tell it's, like, an older style. It wasn't, like, widescreen, wasn't HD. It was just straight. I was like, wow, it's weird. Like, it's almost like watching Toy Story 1 again.
Yeah.
Like, you can see the difference between that one and something that's released
3
now. Like, yeah, even 3. They're supposed to be doing a 4, apparently.
Yeah, they are. What do you think about the live action movies?
Oh, the remake
Like,
live action bullshit?
Yeah, like,
I think
okay,
it's
don't say
stupid.
bullshit, because I thought Jungle Book was
stupid.
pretty good.
Jungle Book.
Christopher Walken as the
Winnie
Monkey
the Pooh
King?
looks good minus Winnie the Pooh, I think.
What?
Well,
Is
he
it
looks
Winnie
like
the Pooh?
Yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah,
looks.
yeah, I
he
can see
looks
that.
like the old style.
I don't like the way they portray Winnie the Pooh in the new Winnie the Pooh. Everybody else has their features, has their look. Winnie the Pooh looks like a raggedy.
That's what I mean. I think
He
that's
kind
what
of
they're
looks.
going for.
Yeah, he kind of looks more like I think
Like-
the storybook one.
But did they
looks
go?
like a skinny, just not
Yeah,
not honey hungry like Winnie the Pooh? You know,
he was
Winnie the Pooh.
round.
Oh, yeah,
He's a
yeah.
Bulbous.
fat, golden
You remember-
Winnie the Pooh?
You remember the
This,
on?
in the movie, he is like straggly, skinny.
I think he's supposed to
not
look like an
forgotten.
old toy though.
He's forgotten.
He's
Like,
forgotten.
It blows my mind. Unless at the end of the movie, they
He
make
gets-
him all,
he gets
like,
better.
beamed
I'm a
up
real
or something.
boy.
I'm a real boy.
You remember that on Disney Channel? It was Disney back then. We didn't have Disney Junior or whatever. It was just straight Disney.
Remember when you
But
had to
remember-
pay for
but-
that? Is it like an
Yeah.
HBO channel?
But you remember like
Disney Channel?
the Winnie the Pooh show where it was like the guys in like the stuffed suits, like almost like
Yeah.
Barney, but they were Winnie the
Yeah.
Pooh. Like remember those shows? Yeah, I don't know. Just Winnie the Pooh.
I don't know.
But, but the live action ones, like I don't know. I haven't watched Cinderella or Beauty and the Beast. I've heard they're really good.
And this movie's portraying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's more like the Disney version than
Right.
the actual version.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if like they're doing Lion King. They're doing.
Well, that's what I was getting at because
Aladdin is becoming a live act. Like,
I
where's the new shit? Why are we remaking old shit?
I want to
see new shit.
It's not old shit to the new generation. They're redistributing in a different, more modern way.
Yeah.
I mean, Aladdin was super successful when it came out as VHS. Like when that movie came out in our time, it was one of the best.
Still got a dildo for a castle, or was that?
No, that was
Little Mermaid.
That was Little Mermaid.
I believe if you had the VHS
Aladdin was the you could hear the genie say like, "Good kids, take off your clothes." When Aladdin's on the balcony.
I've heard that.
I knew there was something.
Yeah.
I knew there was something.
There was all those lures. I did verify the Lion King one. You can't see it in the DVD, but you can the sex.
Yeah, where he lays on the clouds.
It's really hard to do because you got to mess with the tracking. But if you do slow mo on like a VHS, which nobody has VHS anymore, some of the people who are listening to this probably have no idea what VHS is. Yeah, you can say it because they don't. You can actually see it if you do the whole slow mo pause, but you got to adjust the tracking as well to get the right like coordination on it. But yeah. Well, I was just curious because I personally liked the Jungle Book one.
I mean,
I'm not talking about Cinderella. That was all like people anyways. I'm talking about the one with the animals and the stuff like that. I don't know if the Lion King one is going to translate as well as people think it's going to.
I think if they go with the Lion King like they did with the Jungle Book.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? I don't think it's going to be actual people.
Yeah, but then
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Well, honest to God.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna look fucking awesome.
It's gonna be phenomenal, dude.
Well, the reason I say that is
just redo it. It's the same story. Like it's not even like a new story. It is the
but
same.
the difference
Beauty
is
and the Beast was the same exact story.
And the Lion King is one of the best stories that ever came out of that production line. And it's I mean, from start to finish, you got life, you got love. You got
No, I don't doubt the story.
Heartache. You got. I mean, everything you ever asked for in a movie.
Right.
It had it, but it had it in a cartoon.
Yeah.
If you can bring life to that,
and that's why I think it's going to be hard for them.
I mean, bring life to that movie exactly the same as it was. Even if you change it a little bit here and there, you bring life to that movie. Jesus Christ, man. That's a $1 million fucking making movie.
Oh, I'm sure
it's
well.
huge. I mean, way more than that.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Well, the reason $1 million. That's not that much money anymore.
Right.
Nah.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the reason I say that is because this would be the first one that is, I believe, completely all animal characters. Beauty and the Beast had a human character. So so the cartoon for some reason.
Everyone does.
Well, yeah, but Lion King doesn't have any humans in the entire story. You know what I'm saying? So Beauty and the Beast had a human element. You're able to portray human emotions through that element. Jungle Book had Mowgli. You can also portray a little bit more or help bridge that human emotion through having a human on screen. When everything is tried to be portrayed through actual live animals trying to portray that same emotion that cartoons do. You know what I'm saying?
Involved, and it changes the whole aspect of the movie.
That's why I'm not sure it would be
why not do the classics first though, right? Why not do like the older ones like the Aristocrats or fucking
give me a good Snow White, man. I love Snow White.
What the hell?
That's my princess.
Not the
right
Rescuers.
there.
What's that? Lady and the Tramp. Like, why not go like not? I mean, the '90s the cartoons that came out the '90s, like Little Mermaid, all that whole princess, that whole princess line. Those are obviously popular, but why not start like with something obscure instead of taking like that money one? Like,
it's too drawn out. I mean. Back in the 80s, that was a good movie because there was no... or 70s.
Who knows? It might, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the 70s, that was a good movie, but because there was no other movies. Like, that was one of the first computer animated... You know, that was one of the beginning. Right now, you can't turn that movie into something. Like, if you're going to redo that movie... How do you make that exciting?
I don't know. I don't remember what the movie was about to begin with. But that's what I'm saying. Why Why not do like a
because
story
that's actually one of the movies.
or do like the Sword and the
my kids
Stone,
watch,
like do
my
one of,
wife-
you know what I mean, like
that's,
do
that's
like
what my wife grew up with. That's
Yeah.
what she pushes onto the kids. But
you must watch this shit.
Watch it.
You have to watch
it's
it.
one of those
It's like
movies
Nazi
like,
camps.
Oh, you want to watch Lady and the Tramp? And I mean,
Why is it
my
gonna be
son's
Nazi camps?
a
Why not
sucker,
Mexican
man.
camps?
My son's a sucker. He's
Why
like,
you gotta get
I
all
love
racial?
it.
Everybody
And
hates
then
Nazis.
they'll
Not
watch
everybody
it.
hates Mexicans.
But it's
That's true.
but there's no way to
Just Taco Bell.
make that movie appealing
I hate
for
Taco Bell.
our era. None.
Yeah.
None.
Well, like Sword and the Stone, like that was a good one.
Sword
You
and
could
the
do
Stone,
no,
you
like
could,
you know what I mean,
but
like
there's
the
people
Charlie
or
Helmet.
the Robin Hood. Do the Robin Hood. That's all animals.
Yeah.
When they had the
Yeah.
the fox and shit with
That
fucking
could
Robin
work.
Hood, you know what I
That
mean?
could
Lady and the Tramp, that's all. That's just dogs. Like you could easily. It's just gonna be computer generated. Everybody loves dogs.
Dalmatians.
Christ, I mean that was the whole
Dalmatians,
the whole
me,
boss
I
baby
don't
was them
know.
fighting
I-
against puppies.
The movies, there's a lot of
You know what I mean?
movies that you can't though.
Yeah,
They're,
But it just-
they're just not gonna be appealing. You know,
but they have. It's like
times.
they're doing the whole princess line, or and Lion King. But you know what I mean? Like they have
That's
Mulan
what's-
coming out. I
That's
think.
what's-
Do they really?
Yeah, there's a Mulan. There's Aladdin. There's.
I heard about the Aladdin.
Lion King. I think they're doing.
Shot.
What the fuck was the other one?
Don't tell me they're rebooting the 101 Dalmatians movie.
No, they already. No. I think they already
they've worn
did
that one
those.
down to the
Yeah.
ground.
Alright. What the fuck was the other one? Are we panning
Snow White
enough?
and
You want to
Seven
keep
Dwarfs.
going? It's just
I
live.
think,
I
don't know.
Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
they did that one, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Didn't
No,
they do
I don't
that
think they
one?
did a live
No,
action.
not-
I
What was
take
that? What was that
did,
one
but-
with what's her face?
but
The
not-
Snow White and the Huntsman. That
That
a
was the White
Disney
Queen,
thing.
I think.
I don't count that. I don't.
But that
count
was
Yeah.
Disney though.
That was more about the queen. That wasn't
that.
really
I
as
don't-
much
I don't
as.
count that.
No, that's
as,
the Maleficent.
There's
about the queen.
Yeah, but the Snow White and the Huntsman came out first, and Maleficent was Sleeping Beauty, I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Whatever. I don't fucking know, dude.
But it was,
I have one
those-
girl,
those
and
were
she's already
more
moved
about
past
I
the
had
bad
two
guys.
sisters.
Those were
Yeah.
the story, but backwards.
How is she moved
That's all
past
they
that?
did was like this story from the other side.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
those
yeah.
felt like. But they can do Snow White and Seven Dwarfs only because you have the characters. Like you got those characters.
Oh, you want
that
the
could-
straight up, like you want the actual.
You just want to see a bunch of
guys.
dwarves on
You
screen.
know what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff. I think could go a long way on theater or on the big screen in the world today. Other than that, there's not a whole heck of a lot of older ones that you could do, remake and make interesting without revamping the whole story, without redoing everything.
What about a good ass Pinocchio? I'd do a Pinocchio.
Would you?
I mean, tell me how you
Tell the truth, tell a lie. Tell the truth, tell a lie. Tell the truth, tell a lie.
How can you redo that though?
So, I mean, how are you redoing the Lion King? It's just gonna be computers
Lion
with a
King, you're not
person.
redoing.
They're
You-
using
they're-
live animals and putting like
if you could
mouths
Oh, are
on
they?
it.
or
Yeah,
Lion King
dude, they're
the
making
same.
them. They're making them talk like through their
It's all
natural
computers,
movement.
no?
Yeah, they're taking their natural movement they use in on command, and they're basically just editing it in to make it look like they're talking. I think there was a trailer at one of the was it might have been Spider-Man: Homecoming. They showed like a short trailer for it, but from what I've seen, it just I don't know. I just didn't know if you thought it would translate well, being the live action thing. Like I just don't know if it's gonna carry through. Like Jungle Book did okay. Beauty and the Beast blew it up at the.
Sold
That was a good
Yeah,
one.
but that's because the reason why from what I heard,
Emma Watson.
she's too young for me, bro. I know,
She is
sorry.
not that young,
Yeah.
man. She is 20.
Yeah.
She is like 27 years old right now.
Too young.
Wow.
No,
I
you're
don't
thinking
care. I
about
was watching her
13-year-old.
when she was like 7 years old. She is
Yeah.
way
Yeah,
too
not
young.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the
I
mature.
don't see that.
I don't
All I saw is the
that.
little thing.
I
don't-
follow her on Instagram,
Of
man.
course
She
you
is
do, you
she is a
fucking sucker.
woman
You
who is
scared
doing
no
things.
fucking
She's
bitch.
doing great
No.
things. She's beautiful.
No, she is amazing.
She is. I don't see her as that
She
little
is
kid in the
amazing.
movie. Fuck that.
1,000
Serious.
times from Sunday.
Intelligent,
I mean,
brilliant woman. Love it. That's
No.
one of my go. That's one of my.
Hermione is your fucking.
Not
your
Hermione.
go-to?
One of his
Not
go-tos.
Hermione.
She always
One of
will be
his
Not
go-tos.
Hermione.
One
I'm
of his
sorry.
go-tos.
Not her.
Dude.
Not Hermione. Emma Watson. Like that's one that would be on my list. Everybody, you got the list. You got to approve it sometimes.
Have you
That'd be
watched
on the
any
list.
other Emma Watson movie aside from Harry Potter?
I actually watched one. I
What?
forget
I
what it's
want the
called.
title.
It
Nope,
came,
nope,
no,
that
no.
doesn't
I'll have to
work.
look it up.
Yeah,
It's on my
fucking
Netflix. It's on my
Google it.
Netflix queue because I've watched it.
You
It
got
came out
time.
around the same time
You
as
can answer a tech
he
question.
put up-
You can look at your Netflix.
he put up. Yeah, I gotta look at that anyways. But there was a movie that came out that was really kind of dark. That came out right around the same time as Horns. Did you ever see Horns?
No.
It had Daniel Radcliffe in it, who played Harry Potter, and he basically does some shady shit and starts getting these horns, and he like starts transforming because of some crappy shit that he did. Like it's not all magical. It's more dark and like murderous. It's actually a really good movie. Like, and that was one of the first things he did post Harry Potter. Like it was one of
I remember
he
hearing
wanted to
about
make
it.
sure that he wanted to go far the other way just to make sure that people knew that he could act.
Oh yeah,
And it was
you
really
gotta-
good.
Well, I mean, look at Britney Spears.
And it came out around the same time that same movie that Emma Watson was in. It was more of like a marital, the extramarital affair kind of like dark movie. I'll look it up and get it to you. You can
Maybe
Edit
I
it
see.
in.
Maybe I have to watch something that's updated. And I'll
But for the
change my
most
view.
part,
but for right now,
she does a
she's
lot
the
of-
Harry Potter.
She does a lot of like
Hermione.
women's rights, like peace.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
peace,
you know,
world
they-
peace type of shit.
You know the girl Allison Mack or whatever from Smallville, the one that
The
was
one that was
arrested
the
for the
sex trafficking?
Yeah, yeah. Do you know that she tried to recruit Emma Watson?
Yeah,
That's one of the persons that's how she got caught.
Emma Watson.
I think so.
Snitched
Yeah.
on her.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Fuck,
I
what
would.
The fuck, right?
Fuck that,
like
man.
Jesus Christ, she
Enslaving
started
people.
fucking branding him.
Really?
Yeah, dude. She came
Was
up
she,
with
like,
like
really
branding
into this?
girls. Yeah, she was like the number 2.
Really?
Yes.
I thought she was just like a secondary
Nah.
celebrity helping
I-
out with this thing.
No, she was fucking like a
Wow.
recruiter. She came up with the
That's
branding.
crazy.
Like it's some twisted shit.
I'm gonna have to look more.
There's
into
a
that.
documentary that people keep talking about on Netflix called like Wild Wild Country that's about some sex cult.
What?
Have you ever watched The Staircase? I'm started watching that recently.
I saw that.
It's like a documentary on Netflix. It used to be 10 episodes, but I guess they just did some new shit. So now there's 3. It's about a murder or a lady
That's what you were
dying.
telling me about a long time ago.
No, this one might be new. There's like I've seen a couple of different fucking documentaries lately.
I started Secret City.
I haven't heard about that one.
It's a little hard to get through the first episode. The second episode's a little bit better, but it's all Australian actors. So some of the language gets a little lost, like references and stuff. But for the most
Foster's.
part, for the most part, it's easy to watch. But the story itself is pretty good so far. I mean, like I said, I'm only 2 episodes in, but
What's it about?
it's about a murder victim, and this woman's trying to somebody setting off the AKs in the hood. It's about a victim, a body that's found, and this woman tries to find the identity of this person, and nobody can really identify her. And like I said, I'm only 2 episodes in. So.
Yeah, I'm only
but-
like I think 3 in the Staircase.
There's more of, I guess it leads more into like a governmental cover up, and like I don't know if it leads into
Jesus.
conspiracy kind of stuff, or if it's like somebody did shit and trying to cover it up, like somebody got a hooker and fucking killed her, and you know what I'm
That
saying.
happens.
So I think that's where it's
You're
at.
supposed to take care of him, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you know how it goes. I told you about Altered Carbon, and that was pretty good.
Yeah, I watched that one. I already finished.
Did
that
you
one.
ever watch that?
I tried.
You tried?
Oh, he
You don't
couldn't
want to
keep
get your
up with
stacks?
I tried it. I don't know.
it too much.
It was cool.
It showed
but,
nudity.
It wasn't even that.
saw full frontal. He's like,
I tried getting into it. I really did try. It's cool, but too confusing. It's like future, but not future, but real, but not real. But you gotta pay attention to this guy, but this guy isn't this guy today, but he's that guy tomorrow, and
Yeah, because
like,
they downloaded
it
your
just- it
consciousness
just
onto
all-
that
I mean,
stack.
it was just kind of like they lost me after like I don't know 4 or 5 episodes, something like that. And I'm not saying it was bad. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
The mixing, matching. This guy's fucking 1920 versus 2020. And then the whole switch back and forth, trying to pay attention to what's this year, last year, what happened now, what's going on then. It was kind of just too much, and if it was more straight to the point, I think they had.
Are we still talking about Altered Carbon?
Yeah.
I thought its nuance is what helped it be a better show. The little references and the back and forth. Like, there was a lot of flashback shit. It was difficult to hold on to the first couple episodes, maybe first 2 or 3 episodes. But once you figure out who everybody was, there was a lot of underlying nuances that I liked about the show.
Yeah.
I like my D&W and.
Your what?
Your what?
Drinking and watching movies.
Oh, okay. All right. So we ain't on that 14-year-old lingo. We ain't got one of them.
The what?
Drinking and watching.
Drinking and watching. I'm gonna use that one. Can I use that one, or is that trademark?
No, you can have it. You can have it.
But what'd you call it before?
That's my D&W.
Drinking and
D&W.
That's my D&W. Drinking and watching, and I love drinking and watching. Or
Drinking and watching.
Drinking and playing. Drinking and playing. You know what I'm saying?
That's when you get all deep and you're doing your D and P. Not to be confused with DP.
I just like drinking. Unfortunately, it falls into everything 90% of the time I get to remember.
I do too.
So,
it's like every time the show comes on.
That movie definitely kind of pulled me out. Or not movie, but
fair enough.
But,
show.
Yeah.
There's so much back and forth.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of shit going on.
Pay attention to what's going here, what's going there, and then I don't have, I do have because I've binged.
Did you watch the second season of Luke Cage yet?
No, I haven't seen the second.
Me neither.
I didn't know it was out yet.
Yeah, it came out last Friday, the 22nd.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Can I? You're gonna
I
shame
don't
me for
have
this.
7 hours to sit and watch.
No, me
A
neither.
show. I mean, for Luke Cage, I have 7 hours to sit and watch a movie or a show.
Oh, I'm feeling
But
worse and
for
worse
that
about myself
weird
right now.
thing, whatever it was called.
Why?
I haven't even
Altered
watched.
Carbon?
I don't Ultra Carbon there's not enough in it that's gonna keep me interested for 7 hours, especially when I'm going from 1920 to 2020, 1920 to 2015 to the here to there to shoot.
That's a lot of math.
Shoot you, you're dead, he's dead, but you're alive, and now you're showing up, and she's dead, and she killed you, and now all of a sudden you guys making out and having sex all over.
You never made it to the.
and
You never made it to the naked fight scene. There was a naked fight scene in that. That was awesome.
It's just not that it's a bad show. It's
You just couldn't get into it.
Oh, it's just a lot.
Fuck, man.
Can I tell you something?
I shouldn't have to think
Maybe.
this hard to try to keep up with a show. Fuck. Too much is too much. That's my opinion on that. But
You are gonna shame me for this.
nice talk.
I have not watched a single episode of The Punisher.
Are you serious?
I'm dead
Still-
serious. I
Dude.
still have not watched
Dude.
a single. I keep hearing it's okay.
Dude.
Still.
Punisher is right below.
Wow.
Right below.
All right, well,
Actually,
I can't
no.
give you.
No,
Maybe
no,
it's just not
Punisher
your
is
thing, I
right.
guess.
Punisher is
Nope.
right. Punisher is right above Black Mirror on my queue.
Above Black.
above Black Mirror.
It should have been above everything. Above.
Dude.
It's been
Fucking
out
war
long
zone
enough.
here.
I know.
Shit going down outside. I think that was a SWAT tank.
That's the neighbors in the corner.
Caught it.
We need to wrap this up.
We can do that. I don't think we're gonna get 11 by midnight. It's fine. I don't care. I'm comfortable.
Well, try one more time. Give him one last where you can find and
So
subscribe and
we
note.
had a deal.
We had a bet that he lost.
It wasn't a bet. It was a deal.
It was okay. It was the deal.
It was a deal that if on our YouTube channel to change to a custom URL, you need 100 subscribers.
Which we will eventually reach.
We're at 89. The deal was if we could make it to 100 before the end of June, we would keep live streaming when we did it. Or if we did not, then we'd take a break for July. So we're taking a break for July because we did not make it. We're 11 short.
So far.
We'll get there. It's fine.
Maybe.
Sometimes you just prematurely nut. It just happens. Excuse me. I don't. You do.
Unrelatable problem.
But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
That was your
bonus.
time. I mean, I wanted to give you your opportunity.
On the breaking moment. I mean, you.
I won, so it's okay.
You didn't win. It was just a deal.
Breaking moment.
Okay.
It's not
I came out on top on the deal.
I feel bad now.
I feel bad because
maybe they want to come back.
he likes doing it so much.
I think you guys should give it another shot.
He likes doing it so much.
I think you guys should give it another shot.
No, that's fine.
If we want to give it another shot, you have till midnight to get to 100.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Well, there went equipment.
Nope, not equipment.
Falling off tables and shit.
Peaked on that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it heard all of that.
All of it. Every
You're
ounce
right
of it.
over there?
Whoa.
I mean, it only
Have a good night, everybody.
Fine.
OCDiscussions.blueberry.net. Like we said,
Check.
Go to find us on iTunes, all the socials,
All socials.
Google Podcast, everywhere. You got that? It's like
Got
a
that.
tripod. You be all right. You what? You got?
You don't know
I'll
nothing
do
about
me.
being a
I'll do
tripod.
me. You do